So every once in a while, I'm thinking of doing a news review. Why do this? Well, I've noticed that news has become very biased. For example, I did a video a while back and found that CNN was only posting one side of the story, while Fox was posting both sides, and Fox was considered more biased than CNN. But in this main case, I found CNN was way more biased and Fox was closest to center. So I'll pick a topic and I'll summarize what I think is the main news on this topic. Then what I did was I made a most biased list. So on that list, I put CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, Breitbart, PBS, and the Daily Caller. And I will start by looking at those. I found those by looking at things like the top 10's most biased news sources. And I looked at the discussion on that list. And so I even found on that list NPR News and PBS News. Like comments were like tax dollar funded left-leaning propaganda. I don't know about that. Let's check it. So we'll compare that for what some people say is the most biased. And I have these other news sites. Now, I started by looking at Forbes, but then a lot of those sources were from a particular city, New York, or seemed to be left-leaning. So searching best news sources, I found Make Use Of had a list of all sides, Associated Press, BBC, C-SPAN. So I took a lot of the ones on that list and added it to my next group of sources to look at. So first the most biased, then the what are some of the supposedly best news sites, and then what I'll do is I'll just have lists of other news sites which I will scan the reporting of the story to try and get a complete view. And then so I'll research the topic and I'll give you, of course, a summary of what I find on that topic, and we'll review how it's reported. And that's the basic plan. And what I showed you here with these websites is how I selected those sites.